Next up is John Hammersley. I'm not sure this is a sports nugget here, but I guess I could suggest that it's connected somehow to Formula One. John told me earlier that he was one of the team that created the world's first driverless taxi car system, which you'll find at London Heathrow. It did actually, when he told me that, it did make me think, what have I been doing with my life? Because I've done nothing anywhere near as useful as that. Over to you, John.
Thanks. Hi everyone. So I'm going to begin actually with a science map of my own, linking back to one of the talks earlier. Science today is a global, connected, collaborative industry. There's over 2 million papers published every year by over 2 million researchers. And my co-founder and I were both researchers, we're both PhD mathematicians, and we wrote papers together with other people, but there was no easy way, despite all the advances the internet's brought to science, no easy way to collaborate when writing the paper. So one day we sat down and we built one. It's called Write LaTeX. It's an online service where you go to the browser, you can start writing your paper online, you share the link to collaborate. Everyone always has the latest version. And it just made it really easy to collaborate both within the university and with others. So last year, over 50,000 authors signed up for the service. There was over 500,000 documents created, and actually this weekend, just gone, the millionth project was created on Write LaTeX. And it's used all over the world. And it's used by a whole different range of people. So you have a lot of students who use it. You know, they're creating their first scientific output. Here it's a poster for their project report. And they use it because it's easy to get started. You just go to the browser, you open up a window, and you can start writing. You don't have to install anything or do anything. But we're also used at the other end of the spectrum, so researchers. So here you've got someone from Oxford, from Montreal, and from the Moffitt Cancer Center in Florida, collaborating together on a paper. They wrote this paper in only 4 days on our service, and Artem actually got in touch afterwards to say, you know, how much they'd enjoyed using the service, and it really saved time compared with emailing files back and forth. You know, made it a lot easier, and he was pleased to find a sort of modern-day solution to writing. And he actually said it would be great if maybe the reviewers could access the paper as well. And so this is where we're taking Write LaTeX this year and beyond, is to expand our collaborative authoring platform to enable reviewers, publishers, and readers to access the system. And we're calling it Overleaf. You may have seen a few banners up, and we sponsored the coffee break because everyone likes coffee. But we're bringing the entire scientific process into one place in the cloud. So there's a document-centric model. You have the document there, and the different people access it at different times, with different permissions. And so we've started building out this new service. So we now have a rich text editor. So if you don't know LaTeX, you don't need to. You can just edit in a sort of WYSIWYG style interface. But the power of LaTeX behind it, so you get that full typeset output on the right-hand side as you type. So in real time, we produce that published version of the document. You can upload figures and files, and when you share this or submit it to a journal, we pass across all of that data, so the figures, the images, and all the metadata that you've put in there. We've already linked with a number of publishers, so Figshare, F1000 Research, and PeerJ. You now can submit directly to their journals, one click, and with Figshare we've linked the accounts together. It goes straight into your account on Figshare. And then when the journal gets it, their editors can access a version of the document to leave comments. Maybe you missed out so competing interest section or some grant or acknowledgement section, and they can quickly tell you, and you can quickly update your paper. And actually, Karen at F1000 Research, you know, they used it for their first article collection. So 90% of the papers submitted came through Write LaTeX, and you know, their editors really enjoyed using it. It provided a nice interface between them and the authors. And this revolution is not just limited to publishing. So we get a lot of researchers who also teach, and they can teach their students using this service. So they've got templates for their assignments. They hand those out, they send them out, the students complete them and submit them straight back. And you know, they can easily get their whole class full of students collaborating, working together, and submitting assignments for review in a way that, you know, just saves emailing files back and forth, and it saves time both for the students and for the lecturers. So who are we? So there's three of us at the moment. So John and I, we worked together for 6-7 years. We built the world's first driverless taxi system at Heathrow. Tim's joined us. He's done a lot of the great work redesigning the site, and we've got a number of partners and we're going to be adding to the publishers. We've been talking with quite a lot of people in the audience. And actually, if you're in London, on May the 20th, we're hosting an event in central London to discuss new developments and look at what's happening in this kind of scientific communication space. So thank you very much. I'm around later on this evening, and you can find out more on the website.